As free is the best price to pay, I was quite pleased when someone gave me one of these little Canon Sure Shot EX cameras. I wasn't pleased for very long because it is actually quite basic. It's one up from a disposable camera, I'd say. I can switch it on and I can press this big red button here. You'll notice nothing happened, and the reason nothing happened is that I'd forgotten, as I do every time I switch this camera on, that it actually takes a geological age for the flash gun to charge up. Let's try again. Better. So I can't control the flash gun. It winds on by itself, it winds back by itself. If it has any difficulties, this particular one will wind the film right back into the canister, which will make it very difficult to retrieve the film. Exposure sensor, autofocus window. It's got a 45mm f4.5 lens, which is very, very soft. It's got a self timer, which is nice. It's got a very sketchy frame counter. I say it's sketchy because it's kind of best guess. It's not very accurate. What it does have on the back is this bizarre little switch here that goes from 1 through to 4. If I put it onto 4, give you an example, it will do this. In other words, it'll take 4 frames. Likewise 3, 2, or back to the basic 1. Don't know why anyone thought that was a good idea, but it's the novelty feature of this camera. Open up the back, and it should be better than it is. It's got DX coding to read the ISO off the film. It winds forwards properly, it winds backwards properly, it's got a nice little pressure plate here, it's got windows so that you can see what film it is. As I say, free is the best price, and someone gave this to me, so I shouldn't complain too much, but is it worth free? Is it worth nothing at all when I've got to put quite expensive batteries in it? It takes the 2 CR5 battery, which frankly is more expensive than the camera, and of course I've got to put rolls of film through it. Those rolls of films need processing, so it's not as free as I would have thought. But if you want a little camera to play with, if you like film cameras, maybe you want to go to a festival, you don't want to risk taking anything which is stealable in any sense of the word stealable, then perhaps this is quite a nice thing to do. Canon Sure Shot EX point and shoot camera.